and music go lower. Microphone. Audio ducking not working. Audio ducking. Oh, that's why. Hey, Dimitri. Is this working, Vet? Nope, still not working. Why is this not working? Is this working? Still not working. What is going on? One, two. Well, that's weird. See, the mic settings are all messed up here. I don't really know what's going on with that, so let's turn this music down to a manageable level. Fix that later. What happens if I turn the threshold down, which does absolutely nothing? Let's erase this and start over again. Eraser. 4-1. That down there. We want this to be the NVIDIA mic. Release. Oh, it looks like it's working now. I have to like erase things. It should go to perfect. Working again. Hey, Codadon. How is it going today? I'm doing very well. Weather is fantastic. I'm riding my bike inside. Sweat keeper. Oh, that's good. That's really good. tonight we're just pre-riding the championships course. How's it going? Hey, Jamie.
The other day when I was struggling mess through here.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I was kind of bummed out. I had that power drop in the Mad Monday, but what do you do?
That's the way it goes sometimes.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't had a technical in quite a while, so I guess I was due.
Right.
At least there's enough other dirt riders. It wasn't like we were gonna miss a whole pile of points. So
Right.
and I really don't care about that series a whole bunch. So if I don't place well, I actually really don't care. So.
Yep.
I mean, it's fun, but it's not
Yeah.
a priority.
Exactly.
So where did
Yeah,
you end
that's
up on the ramp test last night?
I finished with 299 FTP.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, actually pretty good jump for a pretty big bump up. I was happy. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, what were you at before?
Last I did 264. I did my first TT team time trial in November. It gave me like a 5 point bump.
Oh, wow.
Intervals was insane, about 273, 275. So yeah, I was happy.
Mhm. When's the last time you did a ramp test, Lee?
Never.
Are you ever gonna do one?
It looks interesting. I like how it's nice and short.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, depending like what your FTP is, it's usually about 5 minutes of suffering.
Right.
I find most of the
It's like
time
you
in
hit-
like the ZRL races and whatnot, I usually end up getting breakthroughs, which keeps my FTP pretty accurate.
I just like the consistency of the ramp test. Like you can always rely on it to be the same.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Because I do find like my 20-minute power doesn't seem to reflect the same number a ramp test does.
Yeah.
It's like my 20-minute power on Zwift, like I think it tells me I should have like a 320 watt FTP, where a ramp test, like at the pedals, I was 308. So it was somewhat lower, 3% or 4%.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny that Andy was treating it like a drop ride with Mike there.
Yeah, it never fails. You get some other people in there. Definitely makes you push a little harder than you probably would otherwise.
Yeah, I'm sure I can finish the 420 interval on fresh legs, but I was pretty tired when I went into that ramp test.
Yeah.
But
see
there's no
you
way
right
I'm
off.
hitting. What did Andy hit? Like 480, 500?
Oh man. Yeah.
What's that, Lee?
I was gonna say, see the course profile elevation. As soon as it crosses the start line, it goes up.
Yeah, I see you right around the corner there on the right. Eh?
It also finishes on an uphill sprint.
I see there's lots of bots that joined us.
Yeah.
Did you
Yes.
invite them?
No, I didn't. Well, when you make an event, you can say how many bots that you want, but I didn't. I just picked the default, I guess. Oh, we
Yeah.
got
So
Brian.
you can select like how many and then also what category, like you really want them to be competitive or just casual, or you can really customize the box how you want it.
Brian has joined us tonight too. Brian Kellison is the U.S. national esports champ for his age group.
Oh wow, nice, Brian. Is he on the Watt server?
I don't think so. I could probably see if I can send him an invite.
Yeah, we got a couple minutes. Brian was not letting you off easy on your race on Sunday.
No, he does not.
There was no way you were not getting second place.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
Hey. A lot of robots here.
We need somebody to draft.
hey,
How are you tonight, James?
Good. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, it's nice to switch it up here every once in a while.
It's like it's uphill, so we just a friendly ride, or
I think
there
so.
is
We're
one,
kind of just
two,
scoping it out to see
three,
what we're up against on Saturday.
four. There's four
Got it.
real riders, and then
I don't think
a
there.
whole
We
whack
might
of
do
bots.
like a practice attack or
Pretty much
something, but
anyone
nothing,
with
nothing
a
malicious against each other.
gray
Just
flag
to get a feel for the game and stuff.
and a one-word name.
does the Saturday thing like Canadians only, or
Yeah, it's the Canadian E Championships.
oh, cool.
So I think last we checked, there's 17 in our age group. I think
Yeah,
this
17.
is the only year for a few years I get to race against Lee. He'll be in the next age group up, and I got a few years to catch him. So Andy's on the chat here. He's asking why all the bots look like they have long necks, and the answer is I don't know. Maybe anybody else on RGT know?
I never thought about it, but yeah, you're right.
Leave it to Andy to know something like that, I guess.
Right.
I don't think any of them have a 347 watt FTP either, Andy.
Undoubted.
All right, everybody make it out.
Mhm.
Oh, I missed the start.
Did you?
I was like looking at something
You hoser.
else.
Try not to do that on race day.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Draft through all these bots.
Oh, looks like Brian's lighting us up here already. Oh, you're up there too, Brandon. Oh, geez,
Yeah,
James is up there. Okay, I'll put out.
Yeah, the Zab's blown by me.
Oh. What is this, Zwift?
That's
Not supposed to go this hard.
ZRL start.
Yeah.
Okay, this
I
hill's a
guess I'm
pretty
used
steep
to
one.
that. Yeah.
But I just said we weren't attacking each other.
They're used to the ZRL races, Swift races.
I did it first there, now I'm done.
Yeah, come warmed up for that start.
Yep.
All right, I'm here. Hello?
Oh,
Hello.
Hey, Brian.
Okay, there we
Hey, Ryan.
go. All right, you're on my stream. I don't know if you guys are streaming, but
yeah, you're on my stream.
Yeah, my stream too.
okay.
What's your channel, Brian?
What's my channel?
Yeah.
Oh, Brian Kellison.
Okay. I'm not sure. I'll have to
Twitch.tv.
see if
Brian. Yeah, Brian
I'm
Kellison.
following you or not.
There's so many people now streaming, so it's like some people I haven't followed, but I know who they are. It's like, oh. Some people stream, some people don't, but I gotta catch up. I'm behind.
Closing that gap there, Zab.
Just a little slice and slow.
How many watts are you saving?
Not much right yet. 20, 30, 40, 50,
Oh, wow.
60. Oh, you're a big draft, Jamie.
It's true.
Definitely you can feel the savings a little more here than.
How come there's more American flags than Canadian flags on the flag?
Yeah.
Good question.
Oh, you can gap guys pretty quick.
Yeah. I tried to respond and you were gone.
Mhm.
There we go. Hop on.
Yeah, you got to be on the ball.
Right.
There we go.
Oh, that makes a big difference. 220 watt savings.
220 watt. Well, we're going downhill too, I guess.
Yeah. It's definitely something to get used to.
Oh, I was saving 350 there behind you, Zab.
Going hard. You in the,
We're just
a hot-
practicing.
Is this a hot lap or what?
Just testing to see how easy it is for someone to respond to a
Oh,
sprint.
okay, gotcha.
I feel like you'll have no trouble catching us, Brian.
Yeah.
That's probably true, but I was trying to like take it easy, but I enjoy
We're
the
taking it
scenery.
easy now.
There
Now
we
we're
go.
done.
Yeah, we're on a hill.
There we go.
Me and Lee are like over 100 kg, so
Yeah. All right, all together here. So who has ridden this and who hasn't ridden this yet?
I've ridden it
I think I'm
once.
probably the most rookie. I did one ride. Oh, I don't even know, Sunday?
Oh, okay. I did it with Felty on Sunday, either Saturday or Sunday. I think we did I did 3 laps. He did 2. First thing I said was, "You better be warmed up. Get a good warm up, because it starts immediately to that right turn with the climb."
Yeah, this is a good little climb here as well.
It is.
They're all So are you guys both in the same category or different categories?
Same one. Till next year.
And what's the category?
Yeah, then Lee is in the gray bush. Also Lee in brown bush. Yeah, 35 to 44.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you get. Yeah, Canada has like 10 years, which it used to be in USA Cycling, but they switched it to 5-year groupings for nationals. But I believe our region, which is Northern California, Nevada, is hey, War Dog. Hopefully it was a good thing you're telling your mom about me.
Maybe she's telling stories about you to him.
Yeah, maybe so. He's like, that son of a... yeah, they used to be like 35 to 45, essentially, or that's when Master started. But I think they moved it to 30 plus, 40 plus to help with fields. Because there was a lot of like 32s and 33s that were staying with the elites because they couldn't race up to 35. And so on and so forth. Oh, the bike trainer. Right on.
That one hill right there, that
Hey,
was
Juan, how
pretty
you doing?
long. That was a
It
decent.
was actually.
But that's about it. So what was that? 3 kilometers in? 3 kilometers into the race?
Yeah. I don't think it'll be a problem to cover.
No. Be very, very well warmed up. Gonna be hot out of the gate.
Yeah, I think if we can latch a wheel some fast people and just hang on for dear life on those 2 climbs and then just hold wheels here.
Because
gotta
like right
do.
here, this whole middle section
kinda
right
goes
here is
downhill.
just downhill and flat.
How many watts are you guys saving in the back there?
I'm at like 50 or 60.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting
Let's
like
see, like
70 to
70.
10. Way off the back.
150, 180.
Yeah, I think it'll accelerate quite a bit here as we descend the watt saving.
Yeah, there's 260, 300, 350.
Oh, wow.
crazy.
Yeah, it's gone way up.
Yep.
Super tough.
400.
Like, are we allowed just to say regular tuck? It's like, that's not quite a super tuck.
Yeah.
Legal tuck. Legal tuck.
Yeah, there you go.
UCI legal.
UCI.
I don't quite understand their algorithm for being out of the saddle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
On
wondering that
RGT.
too.
It's like anytime you go above your average a little bit, it like,
Thinks you're putting out an effort. You want me to cover you, Lee?
oh, I was just seeing something.
Yeah, you shot it way ahead.
Yeah, that was about a
Brian's
5-second
your
effort.
Yeah, I gave you like 15 meters.
Yeah, I like that you can see how many meters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
That's very
attacks in
handy.
RGT, you got to put that's long enough effort to really.
Well, I noticed
Get
that on
away.
Saturday. 50 meters is not not safe.
He got away on you, did he?
Well, I was 50 meters ahead of him going down a hill, and all of a sudden, boom, he was flying past me. I kind of thought with 50 meters I'd have a bit more time to react.
So is it 3 laps of this course?
2. I made
Two.
the event 3 laps just to, in case people wanted to ride farther, but the elites have to do 4, and the age groupers do 2.
This is really good numbers to get a good feel for the draft and stuff. So it's good to have a bunch of people out here.
Yeah.
For those that haven't been on RGT a lot.
Yeah, I'm about as green as they come. So.
Okay, sorry.
You race on Zwift as well, Brian?
I used to. I don't really like it as much as I used
Hey,
to.
Chemical, how's it going?
I prefer
Oh.
RGT. I'm like a low levels A, and so if you're not like at the top of the level, you just kind of get shattered most of the time, and you can't really help anybody. So it's just like, at least in ZRL, I think smaller races I enjoy, because like where they're a little bit more dynamic than the points race in ZRL.
Yeah, I find ZRL is more about just raw watts, sprinting power, 3-minute
Yeah.
power, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm more 20 minute, 30 minute, an hour power.
Well, I'm trying to hang on to a high C status as long as possible.
No, that was last year. I went into B. Just barely
Yeah.
got into B, and it was horrible.
Yeah, that's where I am now, and it sucks.
Like, you couldn't even
like being
hold
able
the
to-
lead group when I was such a low B. And so you'd start
Yep.
the race, and it was like, well, I held on for 45 seconds. Now I'm going to fight it out for 75th place.
Yeah, well, those 2 seasons I raced B as a C, I felt the same way.
Here's a.
But I felt they were
So this-
like equally challenging.
This goes really steep downhill right into an uphill. This part of the course. You probably could catch people off guard right here if you went pretty quick over the top.
You can see the road stand up pretty quick up there.
Because I'm saving 1,500 watts.
Yeah, 1,200 here.
Yeah. Not quite as smooth.
I think if you're not careful here more than Zwift, you can end up yo-yoing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they've spent a ton of time graphically, but the gameplay, the drafting, and the dynamics are really awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of a rolling course, really.
Mm-hmm.
You did pretty well in ZRL this year, eh, Brent?
I had a decent year, my first time in zero, and then yeah, of course you always look back at different races and see what you could have done better, but overall I was pretty happy how it all worked out.
Yeah, because you got some pretty good sprint numbers, so.
Yeah, the London Classic race, which I think was a sprint fest. I did have fun with that one. The last race, San Jose actually managed to win that one, so pretty pumped about it.
Actually, the very first ZRL race this season, I had an 800-meter breakaway win. A teammate had a burrito. So he
Okay.
hit the burrito. I hit my aero helmet. We made it undraftable for people chasing me. I
Nice.
snuck away and held on. Yeah,
That's awesome.
it was fun.
I love that. I love that. That's awesome. Because I like breakaways. That's why I like RGT so much.
Yeah.
Or bridging over and doing counterattacks and team stuff. That's why I really enjoy it.
It's really hard in ZRL.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you got to do ZRL instead of ZRL.
Fair enough.
Ba-dum-bum. I am interested in doing a TTT sort of season, but no one on my real team is actually interested in it because they do. We have 2 full B squads in ZRL or ZRL, whatever you want to call it, and only total 2 riders in Cat A. So, and then people don't want to race on a Thursday. They don't want to race twice a week. So,
Yeah.
kind of between a rock and a hard place.
We had guys doing multiple Tuesdays.
I joined Dirt just to towards ZRL, and then I've been trying out some TTC in the meantime a couple times, and I'm really enjoying it.
Hey, the Canadians in the group, what channel will the race be broadcast on for people to watch online?
ZMS.
There's a link on the webpage we can share.
Okay, so go to cyclingcanada.ca whatever
Yeah.
or something.
Or there's a Twitch,
I'll have to look it
Facebook,
up.
and YouTube channel
I'm
called
sure that you can post it on
yeah,
or DM you on Discord or whatever with what it is
yeah.
there.
ZMS
I
is
can
like
also
the
do a web
Twitch.
search real quick. 'Cause I
Twitch
currently am on my
guys.
computer.
Yeah, if you Google like Canadian e-cycling championships, it should pop up. There's actually quite a bit of elevation on this course, Lee.
Yeah, it's just like punchy. Just these little short.
There are 140 meters on lap 1.
Yeah, I think it's 190 meters per lap. We got one little red climb, followed by a bit of yellow.
I'll have so much
Eight.
caffeine in me though, I won't feel any pain.
Yeah. How many 8 shoots ride together, or does everyone ride together?
All
I
the
think all
age
the
groups.
age groupers are together, actually.
Quick little downhill.
Wow, we're ripping pretty fast.
So how many teams does Dirt have?
Bajillion.
Dozens?
They have dozens.
There's quite a few factions of Dirt.
Yeah.
At least
I
1
spread out
billion.
through all the spread out through all the different zones.
Get them in RGT. You guys got the jersey.
Yeah.
There's a few that race, yeah.
Wahoo Lacole did a group ride on Saturday. So I think
That's
more and more
cool.
people are going to start doing both.
There's definitely something about RGT I could really get into.
Well, if you do
The RGT
racing-
avatar makes my ass look fat.
yeah, the cosmetics are coming. But I actually did get a response from the support team, or the support guy, his name's Mike, about some of the reported bugs that we've submitted, that they're solving those and going to have those in the next release. So things get
Nice.
fixed.
That's good to
found-
hear.
Yeah, we found 2 bugs for workouts. You can still do your workout, but there's a couple like GUI and spectate mode little things that popped up, and I put tickets in, and I got a response today. They're like, "Hey, yeah, we saw that. Thanks for the videos, and it's real helpful."
What
This
about
stuff's
that
gonna
guy
be fixed in the
cheating?
next release. No, I haven't heard anything back about that yet. That's such a new thing, though. Yeah, if you guys didn't notice, or if you do notice a guy going like 30,000 watts at like 500 watts per kilo, just flag it, take a screenshot or whatever. W Kill is the person's name. W Kill.
Well, that's like in Drift the other night. I spectated a guy doing. It was like 58 watts per kilo, like 1900 watts. Yeah, definitely something going on there.
Yeah, I can understand
Is
it
that the
on
finish
Swift.
line up there?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's first lap.
that's the finish. So a little bit of an
Uphill finish,
uphill.
eh?
Yeah, the little
Yeah.
uphill sneaks up on you right here.
So yeah, that's the banner.
Yeah, it's a little uphill to the finish, and then it kind of flattens out just a little bit, and then it goes up again. So you have to remember, there's probably going to be a move on your guys' second lap.
Yeah, me and Lee. 1,
There you
2.
go.
Exactly.
You can bake.
You guys are going to move if you're in the field that's got some stronger guys. So you might get some 50-year-old guys that are going to work too, because they want to get a good placing as well.
Oh, for sure.
Top 20. That's what I'm going for.
Gonna come around you like this in the race, too, Lee.
Yeah, exactly.
At 1.7.
Legs are still feeling a little hinder.
I think half that soreness is due to Brian, so you can blame him.
stupid GPX files.
Hey, you blame BC Cup, not me.
Yeah. Hey, Spoon. How's all the swimming and the running going? Saw you on your super long road ride, the trainer ride. Nice. When do you start the new job?
I love the look behind button on this game. I just hope it's it hopefully becomes like a keyboard shortcut. Makes it easier.
You just blow me a kiss there, James?
That was a wave.
There's a wave. It's our wave. That's our shake of the elbow in RGT.
Oh.
There's no elbow wave. In Zwift, there's a wave and a shake of the elbow. So we just use the wave as pull through. It's your turn to rotate. I think another big thing for people that
How's
are not
Doc
too
doing on his
familiar with
owl?
Swift's mechanics and their physics is a lot of people see a reaction to something and you will get that yo-yo effect. But there's also kind of it in Zwift as well, where you can slowly roll with a little bit of power back into the group if you know it's not a hard attack or a hard ride from the people in the front. So you don't have to like immediately react to it.
Yeah, just the pack dynamics in Zwift make it easier to cover.
Pack almighty.
If you, yeah, I think that's why breakaways in Zwift never happen.
Yeah, because coordination doesn't need to happen. It's just people just sit in and do their power and the group will take care of itself. Where in RGT, you actually have to get coordinated. And
Yeah.
you can't just, you know, like, oh yeah, the pack will pick them up. Nope.
Yeah.
You guys, you gotta start working together with teams that are not represented or unattached riders, you know?
Well, it's interesting because the few little sprints Jamie and I did, if you're on Discord, you could quite easily attack as a team in RGT and drop the pack. It was quite easy to figure out, you know, how much you gapped on a little 5 to 10 second effort. So if you got everybody in your team on Discord, you could easily be like 3, 2, 1,
Yeah.
and then your whole team goes. And if you just get 50 to 60 meters on the group before they even realize, you're going to be able to team time trial away.
Yep. And if the group behind doesn't get coordinated, it'll stay away.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the hill. This is a longer one. Saving 4 watts doesn't do me any good.
So if you didn't know, if you hovered over look behind or any of the buttons, you can use spacebar.
Do you use the companion app at all? That's what I use.
The buttons are too small. But I have used it in the past. The thing that I don't like is there's end ride in the shortcuts, and I've had sweat drip down and hit that.
That
So
sucks.
I got a great story. A week before they went to the standalone, this is back in November, I was doing a race, and I'm like going, and you had to have two devices, so the mobile app is essentially on my stem, and I'm racing with the screen, right? Sweat's just dripping down because it's like late fall and it's still hot out where I live. I'm just pouring sweat, right? Sweat drips right on the end ride, which is actually different than what the remote app looks like now. They
Right.
still had a button at the bottom, and it kicked me out, and I just DNF. And I went, what the hell? Instead of totally flaming out, I went to the Facebook group, and I'm like, hey, moving forward, can we get like a lockout screen for this thing? And everyone's like, hey, just wait a week. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? And they're like, oh, something's upcoming. I'm like, what? I have no idea what you're talking about. I was so not on the radar of like things coming out. I was just doing RGT because I wanted to do it. And then the following week, standalone app, and I was like, holy cow, that's crazy.
Oh, they listen to you.
Yeah.
Exactly, it was me. It was definitely me. Too bad Zwift never listens to me.
Right.
I have a 2-year-old trouble ticket that I'd never heard back from. I asked something about their EULA. Never heard back. We just
You might have a kid younger than that trouble ticket.
I don't have any kids, but I got a kitty cat that's younger.
Yeah, that hill, that's a tough one. That is going to be a tough one.
That's probably going to be the decider on that
Yeah.
final lap.
That one
Yep.
right there, yeah.
At least there's a recovery fairly shortly after it, too.
Yeah.
Speaking of kids, you can probably hear mine in the background.
Just a little.
I got my NVIDIA broadcast jacked right up to full filtration, but if they speak clearly enough, it picks it up.
Yeah.
Still did really good. Like, really couldn't hear much at all.
Yeah, you guys got some really good mics. This is refreshing to hear.
Huh.
I love my team, but there's some people with some horrible mics.
Ah,
Yeah,
Joe.
there's a lot of
Rainbow unicorns.
Yeah. Blah, blah.
a lot of people think a fan into an AirPod is a good sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, I poached all my stuff that Lee had. I just got the same shit because his worked really good. So
Don't forget your Zoom room webcam if you guys want to be on the broadcast. You guys
Actually,
know
you know
about
what I
that?
found out was
No.
I can share I have a PCIe HDMI in, and you can share the camera between OBS and Zoom.
Perfect.
oh, cool.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize that you used to not be able to. if you went into Zoom, it would say cameras being used
Yeah.
by another program. But on Saturday, it totally worked.
Oh, good.
But I think it's because it's
you
like,
can't- Go ahead.
well, I think it's just because it's an internal PCIe, HDMI capture card, so
Yeah. It's
might have a bit more
Yeah.
horsepower.
Yeah, video signals can't be shared as easily as audio. Like I'm doing OBS with my mic, and then I'm also doing the Discord, and you can also use the same mic in Zoom. But I run a second webcam to get my Zoom room feed because my
I do have a second cam.
OBS. Oh, there you can do that if it's on a different card. I think you can do it, or it's different input.
Yeah, well, it's because there's so few people in these races. They talk about you lots.
Oh, I see.
Give them a bio
funny.
and give them a camera feed, and they'll talk about you.
Well, it's kind of funny because the guys doing the live stream told everyone that I have a Twitch channel pretty much 25 seconds before I cross the finish.
Yeah.
I was like, I've been riding for
timing.
2 hours and 23 minutes, and you tell everybody that now?
Yeah, exactly. But when
You'll
you
have to look up how to set that up.
Yeah, it's in the technical guide. So what they do is they have everybody, their camera feeds on their bike, and they'll go to like the Zoom room and just show everybody suffering. But then they're commentating the race, in the game. Yeah, their Twitch channel's ZMS is the guys that do it.
And that's for the e-cycling championship?
Yeah, that's for pretty much all the RGT. They did the BC Cup ones and the Canadian.
Oh, okay. So they're kind of like the Zwift Community Live of
Yeah,
RGT?
so you can give all your family the link, and then they can watch you if they don't want to watch you on Twitch.
Oh, okay. It's probably more
I don't
exciting
really-
watching a flat stream.
Yeah, I don't really want my kids in my Twitch chat.
Yeah, just trolling you.
Well,
You
trolling
pussy,
me
pedal
and
harder.
yeah,
you don't
exactly.
want the LFG going, the big LFG,
Yeah.
like, Dad, what's the LFG? Mommy, what's the LFG?
Guys talking
I'll
about
just tell my kids.
yeah. Well, it's funny. I came from the gaming world, and I always thought LFG was looking for group. And so I'm like, what the hell is everyone like LFG everywhere? I'm like, this is dumb.
Time is the race Saturday.
I don't know.
It's 3:30 Mountain Time.
Okay.
I sure hope they send a link out. I'm starting to get a little nervous, Lee.
Yeah, well, I was gonna go. I think some people were posting on the Cycling Canada Discord.
You probably will get it Wednesday. I think that's when Echelon usually sends out their stuff, is Wednesday or
Oh.
Thursdays. So, and Echelon's the promotions. So it's the same team that did the Echelon Racing League, the BC Cup. Oh no, I don't
Yeah.
think they do BC Cup. Echelon does the Racing League, and then they did the USA Nationals, E-Nationals.
So do us age groupers actually need a weigh-in video if we win?
I don't know.
I would do it to be safe. Do everything they ask for, because that'll speed up verification on the back end, and so you'll get the results faster, the official results.
Because I can do a record too. So I have power meter pedals and my trainers.
Yeah, that's do dual record. If you want to get an idea of what you really need, go to my eBio Passport. So just go to eBio Passport and then search for Tellison.
Okay.
And then you'll see I give everything, and it gives you like a big breakdown, and that helped with, I think you can do the weigh-in they kind of want the weigh-in for the age groupers. At least this is what they did for U.S. nationals. So just pay attention to that. Let me
Yeah,
go
I
to Phil.
submitted my dual recording for the last couple races to Cycling BC for their stage races.
So they wanted the weigh-in video. Check your communique from Cycling Canada. But I think 24s or 12 hours or 24 hours after registration closes, they want their weigh-in video.
Okay.
So you could
like Thursday?
So our registration closed on Thursday, and I submitted my weigh-in video on Friday, and we raced on Sunday.
Okay.
Because weight is not a super important factor like it is in Zwift, but they still want it just to know that you're as real as possible, right?
Yeah. So used to doing sweet spot intervals. That's just the hour I want to do right now.
Yeah, and then the proof, the need for the calibration, they just do a screenshot of the calibration for your power meter, and then it's pretty self-explanatory on the eBio Passport.
Okay. Yeah, because I got a Neo, so I can't do a spin down. And I got Vector 3 pedals, so I guess I just show that I zeroed it with the right crank length.
Yeah, you can go to other riders as well. You can go to like Bouchard Hall. He does, or what's his Dude Dowd, D-O-W-D, or B-O-W-E-N. Ned Bowen. He's a U.S. rider. He's a really good. He does a lot of the data and his weigh-in videos, and so you can see like. I think he actually has the duo pedals. And you can see how he does his proof of calibration. Because just imagine you get in a lead group, something happens, and you pull it out, right? And you're like, oh, it's just better to have it ready to go, and you just go. And you don't need to publicize it. You can leave it private. They'll be able to see it on the back end. But if you want to share it publicly, you can. So there's that option.
Okay. I just don't want to do all that and then jinx it and have like a technical or something. Whereas if I don't do it and then win, it's like, oh, cool, I won, but I don't care.
Overlapping bots.
That climb to the finish is maybe one of the worst in this too.
Yeah, the uphills are just long enough. You're gonna be like 450 watt efforts.
I don't get out of bed for much under 1,000, Lee. Actually, humble brag, I don't know if there was a sprint in ZRL that I didn't get FTS on.
I don't think so. I think you got them all.
Nice.
Hey, are you guys gonna have a rider pre-race meeting anytime this week? Have you seen any of that communication?
No.
Okay, because
pay
we had that
attention.
we had a Zoom meeting with Echelon and USA Cycling, and they went over questions and people could ask the questions you're asking. So always rear to the governing body's rules than my suggestion thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no,
So,
we're
like,
not
like,
listening
oh,
to
well, he
anything
said-
that you say.
Fair statement.
Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, Kellison said this, and it didn't. It's like, well, I got a border that protects me.
The largest undefended border in the world will come
Exactly.
after you.
It's the imaginary line. The imaginary line we protect.
The Canadian version, I heard they're turning this into a beer race as well.
Or are they?
Every lap you got to chug a beer. That's
Some maple syrup you guys need?
chug a beer and eat some poutine. And lap number 2 is pancakes with maple syrup.
Which age group is that?
A good practice too is when you do your weigh-in video, if you do a weigh-in video, have RGT up so you can immediately put your weight in so it's in there locked. Because when you get into an event, you can't change your weight. You can leave the event and come back in, and you can leave, change it, and then go back in. But it's just better to do it right away.
What's
And
the
then also-
companion pack so I can be like 50 kgs?
Yeah, there you go. It doesn't work. Once you're in any event, a workout, a Just Ride, or a Magic Road, it locks you. You can't even access it.
RGT figured that out early.
Yeah, that was an early that was an early solution. But the other thing I'm going to suggest is change your jersey. I know you guys got the dirt on right now,
Ah.
but make sure when you guys get the communique for what jersey
Oh.
you're going to be in your age group, change your jersey, because that could be also just a DQ because you're not wearing the right jersey, right? Because treat it like a real race, because there's real prizes and there's a real thing. It's a real result. So I think they're
figured
gonna.
they would like force you automatic jersey change.
They should, but I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think they have that back end. I think it's more the onus is on the rider. It's a lot more real in that sense, to where, like, in Zwift you can join an event, and then it'll prompt you, oh yeah, your event's going to start in 15 minutes. RGT doesn't do that. You got to know when your event is, just like you got to know when your race is going to go off in a real life race. And if you leave the starting pen, you can, like, to go take a leak or whatever, you can come back, but you lose your place. So if you're in the front row and you leave and come back to go, like, warm up on Canary Wharf or whatever, you'll lose your place. So I kind of like that, where the
Well, you
onus
should
is on the
lose your
rider.
place.
Yep.
I'm aware of her and the story, but not the Zulu program or Hulu.
You like these? Just about finishing up here. Leg still feeling kinda hurting.
Need a rubber band there, Lee?
Yeah, pretty much. It's interesting of how quickly you lose a group even on a downhill. Like I wasn't quite going fast enough as we crested that last little hill, and it was like boom, you guys had 40 meters on me.
Yeah, I'll probably take the last lap pretty chill. Over 2.
Are we going a little hard on the last one? What's up?
I think we're going easier.
Oh, is that what it is? That is the first time I've seen Bartholomew. Or Bartholomew. I've seen a bunch. Celine, Alexandre, Jan is a big dude. Actually, my nemesis is Delbert. That dude's super tough. And
Delbert.
Pasquale. Pasquale, the female Pasquale. She is no joke. I was doing like a Stelvio one time, and she was doing like 6 watts a kilo. I was like,
Oh, wow.
goodbye.
You feel like a monkey after your climbing race on Sunday, Lee?
I'm having PTSD going up this last hill here.
I was waiting for your burst to catch me. There it is. I'm definitely gonna have to taper a little bit at the end of
Yeah.
this week.
That's pretty much what I'll be doing. Zone 1.
So I'll probably do sweet spot tomorrow and then just endurance Thursday, Friday. I think I skipped my endurance workouts just to do that. Like a psychological thing, if you get off your training plan, like you feel like you're like a less of a person.
That's like if I don't ride for 2 days, can I
Yep.
even remember how to ride my bike? I get nervous.
Well, I guess you're lucky it's stationary then.
Didn't fall
I'm
over.
leaving Thursday to go to Florida, so we'll be coming back for Monday. I'm like, man, that's a little bit of time. Now I can ride my bike, but that'll be
Well,
fun.
they were trying to talk you into renting one.
They were. I'm still considering it, so it might still happen.
Skip was saying he's packing up his bike and trainer.
I seen that.
Yeah, he's crazy like that though. That was funny. He skipped the ramp test in Mad Monday last night because his whole house was having a meltdown. I was like, I've been there.
Oh yeah, we know all about that.
So if we did a breakaway, Lee, like it's pretty easy for you to draft behind me at a way lower watt per kg.
Oh yeah, like that's the thing is like you actually are resting for the most part if you're drafting somebody.
Yeah.
So looking at this course, like, unless we hammer on a hill together, I don't know if we can break away.
No. I think we're gonna get caught anytime you every hill.
Because I think we got the raw watts on the flats here, but there's too many hills at the end.
Like this one hill coming up right here. This is a long one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's about a 3-minute climb for us. Well, it might be shorter in the race, but. The other guys are so far ahead of us, we can't hear you anymore.
We're putting in an effort. Yeah. I also went push to talk, so I didn't have to breathe in your guys' ears.
What time zone were you going to try and do TTT in, Brian?
I was looking to do the America's West, but I'm okay with like America's East as well.
Okay, so that Watt server that you joined, they ride zone 16,
Okay.
which is 7:30 Eastern. So kind of the same as the
So
East.
4:30 Eastern. Okay. Yeah, maybe I can squeeze that.
No, 7:30 Eastern.
7:30. Yeah, 4:30 for me. I'm in Pacific.
Okay, yeah. So then the Rascals server races zone 17, which would be 5:30 your time.
Okay. Cool. See if I can squeeze it in. I did reach out to my team, so we might put one together. But if I don't find one, maybe I'll go freelance for a little while.
Yeah, the nice thing with Watts is they have quite a bit of rider depth. They can usually always find you a team. Now that you're in the server, you'll probably get mauled anyway, so.
Go into the welcome chat and be like, I'm Brian. I'm the U.S. national
I'm an A-rider.
champion.
Yeah, no jersey on a TTT though. I got to take it off. It's just for the road.
They do have some really good athletes though, so
It's crazy how many teams they've been getting. Like 13, 14, 15 teams.
yeah, I think they're up
We
to
had-
16.
We had 3 dirt
Yeah.
teams in our ZRL Tuesday,
Yeah.
and there was a fight because we were all wearing the same jerseys, and the other teams got pissed off.
Yeah, it really didn't matter in the end. Like, Dirt
No.
finished 1-2. I guess they could have been pissed off at whatever the other team, Grind or something.
Yeah.
Who the third team was. I did pump my ego a little bit there when they're name dropping me, talking about my sprints.
Well, it was funny, Jamie. If you look up how many points you had, you would have came like 5th place by yourself.
Nice.
All I know is I felt like death after every single one of those fucking sprints. But I was told early on when I first started practicing sprinting on Zwift, if you don't feel like puking at the end of a sprint, you fucked up.
Yeah.
So I just absorbed that motto and tried to live it every sprint.
I remember the very first race of ZRL this season, past season. Mercury Island has that. I think it's 800. 800 some meter sprint. Maybe it's 400.
560 or
Yeah.
580.
I gotta get off. My Klein just died. It just went all the way down to negative.
Oh,
That's no good.
I'm just gonna coast and try to figure out what's going on. So keep riding.
good. Stop so he can catch you.
Yeah. He's only
Yeah,
like a
that-
kilometer ahead.
That first sprint on that race, we kind of planned for me to go on that one, and man, that killed me. I put my heart rate up to over 190. I was hurting.
Yeah, I
You
think I
like-
had Aero helmet power up for that one. That one worked out really good.
Yeah.
So I'm doing like 2.8, and you were doing like 1.8.
Go on this downhill here.
I was thinking on this, like the amount of draft effect you get.
Yeah, it says I'm saving 110 watts.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I'm still wasting power, it says. Yeah, I'm pedaling like
That's cool.
120 watts.
I'm doing like 230, 250.
Yeah, so I'm like half.
This would be awesome for TTTs.
Yeah.
Well, you could take monster poles, yeah.
Huge polls. Because then you get
have
5
a-
minutes
they have
of
a
doing
TTT
120 watts. Take this, Brian.
There you
But
go.
isn't a race we'll ever beat him in? It's not really a race.
Yeah,
Yeah, we beat the American National Championship in a meetup. Woo!
Climb broke.
Actually, we're not done yet. He could catch us, so
You totally could.
let's not get too cocky.
I'm still listening. So yeah, maybe I just ride with a negative.
And still
Just
beat
because
him.
I ride.
Oh, hey, Goose. Hello?
Oh shit, he's back on, Lee. We're in trouble.
Oh,
I'm
6
coming
more
for you. I'm coming
kilometers
for
of
you.
This is
this
This is
pre-ride.
Practice our TTT mode, Lee.
Damn it, Brian, why'd you have to fix it so fast?
Get off your bike.
It's not fixed. It's not fixed. Go look at my stream. You'll see where I'm actually in position. I got like a lowrider.
How you doing tonight, Goose?
Oh, you're not latched on, Lee.
No, you went way too fast.
Let's start to Brian. I got a head start. I got to utilize this.
Resistance is futile. He's doing 6.0.
We can drop him on the hill.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I've been riding a ton too, so tough to break PRs. The amount of riding you're doing.
Like the downhill, I meant.
The problem I find with Zwift and online riding, it's so easy and accessible. No one ever takes as much break as they should. That's the problem, yeah.
Do you do
There's
much
always-
structured training, Brian, or mostly race type stuff?
I was racing and I did structured training for like three weeks leading up to the ENATs. So it helped sharpen me up.
Was that a pretty tight race?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Was it a pretty tight race? Like lots of people, like
Yeah, we had
wheel win kind of.
so I won my age group from the lead breakaway. So there was the 35 to the 35 category, 35 to 39.
Right bar
Did just a
here.
crazy hard breakaway and rode away from everybody. And then there was a group of three, 240, or I think it was 240 to 44s. No, yeah, 240s to 44s, I believe, and 135. So that wasn't going to chase his teammate or whatever. And then I was the lone 45 to 49, and we had 6 of us sort of in contention on the first lap over the big climb. But the guy who was probably the favorite, because he represented the United States in the Zwift World Championships or the UCI World Championships, he didn't come with me over cresting the hill, and I was willing to work to try to chase back the lead group, and it worked out for me. I bridged over after like a 5-minute chase because they were kind of like not totally riding away and focusing on the
Still feeling the
effort, and
legs.
so I bridged over, and then it was
on Sunday.
4 of us, and then another World Cup
Slow roll.
competitor for the
this
U.S.
last
rode away on the
4.8
second lap.
kilometers.
And then it was just the 3 of us, and then we sprinted for 3, 4, 5, and I got 5th. Probably wasn't going to win the sprint anyways, but I also cramped up, and I was the first to cross in my division. So
Nice.
there was 2 from the 35 to 39, 2 from the 40 to 44, and me. And then there's a chase group of like 8 or 9 people that sort of rounded out the rest of the competition. So yeah, it was a dynamic race for sure. Because we did the I don't know if you've done the Iron Horse Classic on RGT. That was the course we did. We did 2 laps of that. So it's essentially
Yeah, my
like
first
6.5
RGT ride was Sunday,
Oh, okay.
and I have no idea what route it
Oh,
was.
so I did. Obviously, I've been on RGT for quite a while, but I was also really focusing on it because I wanted to do well in the ENATs, and so I just was doing all rides, recons, anything in RGT, just so I just felt so comfortable in it, and that helped me tremendously because a lot of people do Zwift stuff, and I wasn't doing ZRL because we didn't have a team. So I was just 7 days a week in RGT, and that definitely helped
Nice.
my understanding of the game really well.
Yeah, I guess that's the only disadvantage for me right now is not understanding the game.
Spend the rest of the week riding it and do as many group rides and things with sort of tight corners, or just ride this course as much as you can so you get a feel for it, and do it with bots and whatever, because then you'll start to understand the collision effect and then the cornering concertina effect, and so the drafting and all that other stuff. So the more time you're in it, the better you are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just seeing how that is right now. It has to be a comfortable ride.
Oh, you're watching his stream?
Yeah, I just checked out the stream. That kicker climb gotta be so comfortable.
Yeah, it's kind of, it's chilling. I'm gonna check the firmware right now, so let's see if there's like a firmware update that maybe can, because I unplugged it and plugged it back in and it didn't solve it. So
Huh.
Zav, I hope it's not like this on Saturday.
I just got off the bike to adjust something. Hard to really say how it's going to go Saturday. Problem with age groupers.
Are you streaming on Twitch or what?
yeah, I stream on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Brian Callison, all one word.
The problem with the age groupers is you could have A pluses in your age category.
That's
Not
correct.
like riding in C and B and
Clearly, I'm just gonna focus on somebody's wheel in front of me and fucking go.
yeah, that's pretty much it.
It's not like ZRL where we know names and who can do what. Like, I'm gonna know nobody.
You don't know who the sandbaggers are. Like in ZRL.
Yeah.
Watch out for that guy. We also don't know who takes the biggest dumps. Why every Tuesday does your weight change 2 kilograms? What's going on here?
I have actual data where I weighed the most during the week on Tuesdays. Like
Oh, yeah,
consistently,
Tuesdays-
every time I did a ZRL, Tuesday I weighed the most. It was just like, by like Friday I'd be like 2 kilo, like 1.5 kilos less, and I'd be like, God, what is going on with my body?
I eat
And I
some
was
like,
already at the limit for myself.
I eat some like chips on the weekend, and then I just gain 7 pounds of water.
Oh, that's the biggest data. It's being, the more body water percentage you have, the lighter you'll be. So that's like one of the data trends. I don't look at BMI, I look at seriously body water percentage and just weight. And you'll see like a trend where it's like, oh, if you're well hydrated or your body's retaining more water, you weigh less. It's just weird. That's why like it can easily start doing like eating disorders, you know, like on Zwift. You know, it's like borderline eating disorders and stuff. I was like, man, why am I so heavy? And then you're just like trying to compete in this race, you know, and I'm like 82 kilos. I can't change my height. I'm 197 or 194 centimeters. So like 6'5", 6'6". I'm just like, I'm super lean. My wife's calling me the machinist.
I think pro level cycling's not the most attractive body type.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, she didn't like seeing my ribs.
Maybe I need to turn terrainer difficulty down.
Yeah, I'm at 35. Feels nice.
I'm at
Not
100.
100%. And as these hills hit pretty hard.
Yeah, I had mine up, I think, pretty high, not 100. I'm used to a lot lower on Zwift.
Zwift, I usually run around 50%.
Well, that was fun, guys. Thanks for letting me tag along.
No problem.
Yeah,
Thanks
thanks
for
for jumping
joining.
in, James.
Yeah, right on. Good ride, good ride.
Yeah, it was
It was
fun to
nice.
ride at RGT again.
Nice having the extra bodies to play around with
Yeah.
the draft.
Yep. Well, good
you
luck
guys
to
will
you
get-
guys on Sunday, and you kill it, okay?
Yeah, thanks. I'll post a link in the Watts chat if you guys are bored on Saturday afternoon there. So,
Sure thing.
Yeah, definitely try it out. Check it out.
yeah, thanks for joining in, guys.
See ya.
Right on. Have a good one.
All right, see you guys.
Later. I'm hopping off Discord. I'm gonna do some more riding.
Sounds good, Brian.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, thanks for all the tips there, Brian.
Yeah, my pleasure, my pleasure. I'm glad I got invited by Lee. Appreciate it, Lee. If I don't
well.
talk to you guys, which I'll probably talk to you guys. I'll talk to Lee maybe. I don't know about the other people. But yeah, have a good race. I'll be watching. Weekend.
Yeah,
Brian.
thanks.
Yeah. Catch you on the next one. Later.
Must be getting close, Haley. I don't see you
Yeah,
quite yet.
600 meters. Oh, the last 3K, I just shut it down and did like 150 watts. That'll be interesting. There's way more
That kind of
opportunities,
reminded
though.
me of like a reverse Harrogate race, like
Yes.
two or three laps of that is kind of what it reminded me of.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be like a VO2, maybe anaerobic race, and then like endurance, and then
Well, yeah,
so
'cause-
like punch recover.
Yeah, being heavier, those hills are going to be like 450 watts up the hills.
Yeah,
that it's going to be grab a wheel, try to save 150 watts, and barely pedal. Try to recover enough for the next little spurt.
I wonder if there's any streamers on the Off Auto team.
I don't know.
So maybe I'll. Do you know what course they were doing the TTT on?
I saw the little banner thing, but I didn't read what it was.
I'll have to look maybe and see fan view some of them guys. The Fire of Zwift. See what happens when I run Zwift and RGT on my computer. So you guys are talking about that camera input, that PCMI, is that what it was?
Oh, PCIe.
PCIe, okay.
Yeah, it's just I have
Is
a
that
camera.
like a different input?
Well, what it is like it actually attaches to your motherboard on one of the card slots, and then it has HDMI inputs for cameras. Because I'm using HDMI cameras.
Was that SLR you're using?
Yeah, I have a couple really old ones. Because what
There we
happens
are.
sometimes if you use a USB webcam, it doesn't necessarily play nice with Zoom and the stream at the same time.
Oh, I see. So if I plugged in a second camera,
Yeah,
I
that'll
could
work fine.
put it in that. Yeah. So then I just have to go into the Zoom Meet or whatever.
Yeah, under the technical guide, there's a Zoom link. So you just go into the Zoom link, put your microphone on mute, and then have your camera set for the secondary webcam. And what they do is they have like everyone's webcam showing, and on their stream they'll bring it up and it has everybody.
Okay. Because I filled in the little bio thing.
Yeah, so they might like pull your camera up on the screen and talk about you or something.
Oh, well, that'd be kind of neat. Yeah, I think I'll look into that and see.
Yeah,
I do
ZMS
have that other
live
USB
stream
camera though.
is their Twitch handle.
Okay, I'll have to search them up here. Yeah, I had no idea that existed. So.
I came dead last.
It looks like they're in London. Somebody
Dead
chirping
last.
you on your chat there?
Dimitri asking if I won, that I came last. Dead last.
Oh, you laughed
Even
somebody though.
I did lap bots though. Totally lap bots.
Does your Streamlabs ever have trouble like finding the RGT game?
Yes.
Like,
It has
yeah,
trouble
'cause it took-
finding Zwift sometimes.
oh really? I've never had an issue with Zwift. Just RGT, it took it like 3 tries today.
I found with the trick on mine was start the game first before Streamlabs.
Oh, okay.
Seemed to like it better because the game was already running and it was. That's I don't know. It seems hit or miss where anything works half the time.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, really. Like the amount of money we pay for this shit. You'd think it would work good, but
100% all the time, every time. Yeah, like you log in, it's like, why does this not work now? Like, how is it
yeah,
not working?
it's never smooth. Like there's always something you have to adjust or tweak.
That's that's pretty much why like I don't touch anything now. Like